Welcome back to the channel, United fans. We are coming to you live with a massive, jam-packed Manchester United transfer window special. Make sure you are strapped in because the INEOS revolution under Michael Carrick is moving at an absolute lightning pace. Let's kick things off with the absolute biggest story of the hour. Manchester United are aggressively pursuing a blockbuster move for West Ham United's 21-year-old midfield maestro, Mateus Fernandes. Fabrizio Romano has officially confirmed that Manchester United scouts and executives have established direct, official contact with the player's representatives. Conversations are happening right now, with United's team actively discussing the finer points of personal terms, structural salary expectations, and how the Portuguese star would fit into Michael Carrick's dynamic tactical setup. However, the major talking point right now is the transfer fee. Following West Ham's brutal relegation to the Championship, the Hammers' hierarchy has met with the players' camp and slapped a massive £85 million price tag on his head. Internally, the United board views this valuation as completely over the top. Paying £85 million to a club that has just dropped out of the Premier League is seen as bad business, and United are acting with maximum financial discipline. Romano reports that this price tag is fully expected to decrease as the summer progresses because West Ham simply cannot afford to keep a player of his caliber on championship wages. United are not panicking, they are calmly preparing their official opening bid behind the scenes. They want to structure a deal with a lower base fee supplemented with performance-heavy add-ons. Reds, this deal is classified as highly likely to happen in the coming days. The massive driving factor here is that Mateus Fernandes is incredibly keen on the move. He wants elite, top-tier Champions League football next season, and the chance to play under Michael Carrick while partnering with international teammate Bruno Fernandes is a project he has completely bought into. Expect this to progress rapidly, as he is fully tipped to be United's next major summer signing immediately following the completed deal for Brazilian midfield tank Éderson from Atalanta. Now, let's pivot over to the Vitality Stadium and St. James Park because United have a serious double interest brewing. Manchester United have actively kept contacts alive for two of England's brightest young talents, Newcastle's left-back Lewis Hall and Bournemouth's progressive midfield playmaker Alex Scott. Both profiles are absolute dreams for Carrick ball, young, hungry, technically gifted, and perfectly suited for building a long-term project at Old Trafford. Lewis Hall is being monitored closely as a premium, modern attacking left-back option to provide long-term security, while Alex Scott's technical security and creativity are highly admired by the recruitment team. Let's clear up some of the media confusion. Alex Scott is not a Newcastle player. The 22-year-old midfield gem is currently starring for Bournemouth. Fabrizio Romano has indicated that United have maintained strong relationships with figures around Scott's camp and have been thoroughly assessing his situation. The pathway for this deal has cleared significantly in recent days. Scott has returned to the UK after participating in England's pre-World Cup warm-up matches under Thomas Tuchel, making him and his advisors fully accessible to hold advanced transfer discussions and potentially undergo a medical should a fee be agreed upon. If we look at the likelihood of these two deals happening right now, they sit firmly in the developing but calculated category. While Newcastle will fight hard to keep Lewis Hall, Bournemouth are also desperate to keep Scott, especially after his pivotal role in helping the Cherries secure Europa League qualification. Contract extension talks between Scott and Bournemouth have completely stalled, which has put United on high alert alongside the likes of Chelsea and Liverpool. Reports suggest United are lining up a structured pathway for the midfielder, but INEOS will remain disciplined and only pull the trigger if the valuation represents genuine value. Speaking of Newcastle, we need to address the situation surrounding Italian international midfielder Sandro Tonali. For weeks, rumors have circulated linking the former AC Milan maestro with a potential switch to Old Trafford to completely revamp our engine room. Today, we have a definitive update on where United stand. Fabrizio Romano has officially confirmed that Manchester United have pulled out of the race and run completely out of the deal for Sandro Tonali. The reason is entirely down to the astronomical, reckless figures being quoted. Newcastle United value Tonali at well over £100 million, making it clear they would demand a crazy, hyper-inflated fee to sanction a move to a direct Premier League rival. Under the new INEOS regime, the days of Manchester United entering chaotic, uncontrolled bidding wars and throwing crazy money at single targets are officially over. The club wants to build a sustainable, elite squad with smart, calculated profiles, rather than engaging in reckless spending that compromises the club's financial health. United looked at the £100 million demands, immediately deemed it unrealistic, and walked away from the table to focus 100% of their energy on more achievable engine room targets like Mateus Fernandes and Alex Scott. This is the exact type of transfer discipline that supporters have been begging to see for years. The club finally has a clear vision, a unified direction, and a structured plan under Carrick. They got the Éderson deal over the line seamlessly. They have established themselves as the absolute frontrunners for Mateus Fernandes by refusing to pay West Ham's initial £85 million asking price up front, and they have shown they are strong enough to walk away from overinflated targets like Tonali. The engine room rebuild is happening right before our eyes, and the summer is shaping up to be one of the most calculated and exciting windows in the modern history of the club. Reds, the information is clear, the strategy is disciplined, and the momentum is entirely with us. What are your thoughts on the transfer window so far? Do you think the board is making the right choice by walking away from Sandro Tonali's massive price tag? Is Mateus Fernandes the absolute perfect signing to follow Éderson into our midfield? And do you think we can successfully tempt Bournemouth into parting with Alex Scott now that his contract talks have stalled? Drop your thoughts and your tactical breakdowns in the comments below. Make sure you smash that like button to support the channel, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you never miss a single piece of breaking transfer news as we track the champion's journey back to the top. Glory, glory, Manchester United!